Folks, Hot Rod Rodney 25, aka Out of Scale Railroad, coming back to you with another Prestonburg area changes update, part A12, I believe it is, of my Prestonburg changes video series, version 2. If you remember in A11, I showed you the new stone slab, rock, whatever kind of wall you really want to call this. It looks more like concrete slabs. It's like a brick wall, only it's concrete looking. I did this today. I'm thinking it looks pretty good. I took some watered down green paint, actually 2 different colors of green. Let me see exactly what they was. We got some holly branch. And this is the Apple brand, or Apple Barrel brand from Walmart, in the art section. And True Green is the 2 that I kind of mixed a little bit together. They ain't really, if you look at them, they're probably not really that far off. I always, just a little tip, take a dowel rod or a an old pencil eraser, or the eraser of a pencil or something, or even the back of an old marker, and dab it in your paint and put it on your lids, and then you know what color, what shade you're picking up, before you end up having to read it and actually know what the name of it is. But that's Holly Branch and True Green. Of course, I use some brown oxide, I believe it is. So, it's not real brown. I might have mixed the real brown in with it, just to give it a little more mixture, I do believe. But brown oxide and the real brown is what I got. I mixed together with some water, and you can tell they're similar almost, but they're the brown oxide's just a hair rustier looking, and the real brown is more of a murky color, I guess you might say. But here is the gray that I was using, dark gray. Actually, that's not right. Actually, it was granite gray. I'm sorry. It was granite gray that I actually used on the brick wall first, and of course the black marks to make it look like the mortar or grout or whatever you want to call it, is black marker. That's the reason, I didn't care if it was messed up, because, a wall ain't perfect. But anyway, I made the green paint mixed with water, just run down to wherever it hit, and now it looks like growth on the walls. This is what look I'm trying to go for. Over here, I want it more around the tunnel portals and back there as well. I wiped some of that off. I might put some brown back in there. I don't know yet. But that's what I've been doing with the wall. Back here, I did not film what I used for the rocks, but the rocks that you see right here and over here that's covered, this one is actually covered up by foliage. This one is down here. There's one. There's another one. Here's one. Over there's one. And back there's one. I did not put foliage back here because you're not going to see a lot of that back there. I just wanted a rock so it would be more in the background. This is all recycled dirt and what was left, a little bit of the food spices, more than likely, and I mixed it with coffee grounds to make it like a darker mix. It's sand and race car dirt and coffee grounds. So I got all that on there, and then I put, of course, the foliage, clump foliage, which is from Woodland Scenics, medium green. I did not put a lot back here because this scene will not be seen all the time. Mainly because it's going to be back in here like this, and once it gets dark in there with the piece of plywood going in on top, the only thing that's actually going to light that scene up is if I put LED strips up on my bench work for videos and work lights, repair lights, and whatever else you know I need to use them for. But there's part of the trolley track. I put some more of the dirt and sand, coffee grounds down there. That's all glued down. And this wall I was talking about a few videos back. This wall here is removable. That whole thing's removable, but I've split it right here, so this smaller one right here would come out or open up, or however I was going to do it, so I could put circuit boards in behind there, and to control my sensors for my trolley, for my AR2. Yes, I'm going to use an AR2, but I'm thinking it's the AR2 that has the adjustable relays on it for the stop and go. The AR1, I think, is just a regular reverser without the delays. And I'm going to sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. I thought I was. But there's what that's going to look like. It's just a mountain or a hillside. So when they leave the trolley pad right here, the waiting area, excuse me, as soon as they leave the trolley area right here, which they'll board by this door only, this will be like a conductor door if he needs to walk down in here for some reason. I will probably have a signal or something like that right here, maybe. I don't know yet. It's just going to be probably a red and green signal if it is, just to tell them, you know, that they can go or whatever. There's nothing else going to be on that actual line, but you know, I want to put something there just to make it look like something, you know, like old signals was put there or something. So anyway, if we follow the trolley line over, you can see this area here is not scenic. This area you will not probably see anyway in a video, because this is going to be the trap, or the access panel right here on the top to more than likely only get to this set of feeder wires, these terminal screws, and yes, this idea does work. If you put just screws in the wood, a piece of wood, and wrap your wires around them and make a junction piece, it does work. And excuse the clock. And down there you can see the wire junction area that I need to get into. That's the reason this was all cut short. Here at it would have probably went all the way up to the bracket, but that's going to be pretty much it for this video. I have been doing stuff outside, and I decided to come in here today since it was Memorial Day and it looked like it was going to rain earlier, and I just decided to stay in here because it was warm out and it looked like it was going to rain, and I've heard thunder and all that, and I don't think it ever did rain. If it did, it didn't do much. So anyway, guys, till the next video, Hot Rod Rodney 25 saying like, share, subscribe, comment in the section down below, tell me what you think. You know, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. It don't matter. But you can tell all these rocks right here. Oh, and I was going to show you what I used for the rocks. If you remember me carving the old second mountain of Prestonburg, I saved all the spray foam pieces that I carved, and that's what those rocks are. Just pieces of spray foam insulation, and I kept it. It makes great fill if you need it, you know, under a mountain, or, you know, in behind your risers to, you know, put plaster cloth in for a mountain. You just power up, you know, you can get rid of it that way, or, you know, you can find a lot of ideas with the stuff. But that's it for now, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment down in the section below, and we'll see you on the next video.